down at Thumpstar again. This information videos on sprockets and discs. So I'm just going to give you a few measurements, a few tips and a few ideas on what we recommend. So first of all, we'll start off with these sprockets. So the first sprocket we'll talk about is this one here. If you look closely, you can see stamped on the side of it, it's a 428/41. So that means it's a 428 chain and it has 41 teeth. So we'll give you some measurements of the sprocket. So the center, the diameter of the center of the sprocket here is 76 millimeters. This is where it locates onto your hub. The eye to eye is about 65 millimeters eye to eye, and that's the same the way around. And then the center eye to eye is 90 millimeters. So that's the center there, if you can see there. So this other sprocket we have is just the same, pretty much, just a different sort of style that you can get. It's the same bolt pattern. So now we'll show you the different bolts you can get to actually screw your sprocket onto your hub. So these are the ones we recommend. Are these bolts here. Normally a minimum of an 8.8 grade bolt. If you can get a 12.9 there, that is great, but I mean 8.8 does do the job. And we recommend these locking plates, and how they work is your bolt goes in there, tighten it right up, use a bit of Loctite or thread locker glue, and fold those. If you see those tabs there, you just fold them over, and then that will lock your bolt in place. And if you have room on the back of your hub, we recommend also putting a nut on the back. So for example, I do have a hub here to show you. So you just put the nut would just go on the back of your hub like this, and that would just double secure the bolt. But I mean, sometimes you might not be able to fit it in there because of the spokes, but just see what you can do. So that's probably about it for sprockets. Next of all, we're going to talk about the discs. So it's usually the bigger discs, like the bigger diameter discs, are for your front, and then the smaller ones for your rear. This is what we call a standard disc, and then if you look up here, this is what we call a wavy disc. So the thing to note is all the bolt patterns from the front discs and rear discs are the same, so that keeps it nice and easy. And these are the disc bolts, which are they're custom little bolts, so you'd probably have to buy them from us. Most of the other bolts on the bikes you can just get them from the bolt shop or a fastening shop, but these ones here are custom ones, so you might have to get them from us. So we'll give you some measurements of these discs. So eye to eye is 70 millimeters, and like I say, it's the same all the way around. And then the center of the disc eye to eye is 100 millimeters, and then the center of the disc, of the diameter of where it locates onto your hub, is 76 mil. And there's only one more measurement that we'll give you here for this one, is just the thickness of this disc, which is about 4 millimeters. And next up, we'll just give you the measurements of these other two rear discs, and then we'll be finished. So I'll give you the length of this one. As you can see, that's a 220 diameter. This one here, it's a 200, and this wavy disc is 190. And like I say, bolt patterns are the same. the center diameters are the same, so it's just the outside of the disc which you just need to work out with your caliper for what one's going to suit your bike the best. And that's about it on discs and sprockets. Thanks for watching.